Because I thought it wouldn't be enough to just list things verbally, I thought I should add images of what I have been missing. Firstly was the mixer, the Vestax mixer, and then here's the Tascam 4-track recorder, a visual similarity of my monitor and of tower, just to visualize what I'm missing here. They're not exactly them at all. This is the external portion of the Sound Blaster Creative Labs audio interface. Why do I bring up the bowling ball when my brother already told me he sold it? Because if I hadn't have asked, I wouldn't have known about it. And if I had hypothetically been having the thought in my mind to ask him, where's my tape deck, where's my mixer, my Vestax mixer, where are my speakers, would I have gotten an answer? But then there's no need to go into hypotheticals when they didn't happen, right? What's the point anymore? This is me checking the downstairs garage closet. Having to take shit out is what I really didn't want to do, but then looking, it's like, oh, look, it's been remodeled. There's shelving units now to remove the possibility of additional clutter, you know? Going to the back there, I'll find one crate of my property surrounded by other boxes which contain not my property. And do you think there's a mixer here with these Case Logic racks of tapes and CDs and an amp in there? Or anywhere in this closet? Does it look like any more? Firstly, when I checked, I had notes from college along with these CDs and the amp and my Scratch Master Gemini mixer, but do they seem to be in this closet anymore? So I'm going to show them now, and I looked in the closet beforehand so I wouldn't look lazy. Now I'm thinking they're not in there or the tool shed. This is just to envision an amp, which I used to have, which used to be in that closet, and then these are the closest looking similar to the speakers I had, which were Serwin Vega, and then these. Okay, finally some video live and direct of my actual situation here in my room. As you can see, I tried to pull an all-nighter, and I had this desire to cheat and eat late at night, and I ordered Rallies. They have funnel cake fries, of which the evidence is still existing right here. They got good chicken bites, and of course their fries. So look, I'm doing a commercial. And the rest of my room looks like I have... The most common phrase I've been hearing the past couple of days is, did you throw a party in here? Are you thinking this was all set up for this video? Ultimately, as a timing of planning, think tanking would have you? No, maybe it's just my desire for order in a situation where I do not want to clean my room, including take down my used dishes. How long do you think it's been? And I myself have not showered or shaven in maybe 2 weeks now. And my armpits are getting ripe when I put my hands behind my head on the bed. I can tell. And I get attacked from the sky with sensations of spikes going through my skin, telling me I need to shower. And then throughout the day, throwing strong smells of dish soap up my nose. And over-exaggerated reactions of disgust and disdain coming from all those regulars who have the right of way in these situations because they are outside on the second story, leading me to think next after the last couple of hours, what the fuck are you doing there? Doing all that. Oh, if you say that to the wrong people, such as the people who work at these corporations, it doesn't sound right, but what? They're in the same situations, actually. True. So while I try to keep everything looking organized so I don't have to do anything, is my situation because I am fed up with who I live with, what they do, and going outside, or having to clean, or having to put up with their bullshit. And yours out there is my situation now, and I just sit here doing nothing except eating and relieving myself in my own bathroom and trying to stay out of these people's way as much as possible while they do their magic up and downstairs, the same shit every day. It's either you're here doing that or you're not here, and then I have to deal with the disappointment of you coming home every night. But what is it that I want to mention here? Is it, what are you doing with these 3 game cases when I lastly posted maybe 6 months ago, more than, that I'm missing over 40 of my Switch games? And I came downstairs to a imposter of my own mother, making an expose out of it, laying out all my cases. I don't know if you've seen that video, and me opening a few, saying that none of these games have cases, none of these cases have games in them. Where are they, Mom? Gian? You're prepared for this portion of my video, and you're there to mess me up while I talk in the sky with your shirt off, and you're doing your Miss Tang flaming wave, which is like your new attack on me for the past 2-3 weeks, instead of being completely naked and being an ass of yourself making. How goes life when I hear that you got vacated out of your apartment on the planet which I come from, and you can only live in constructs, and the rest of the time is what, you being 12 years old, being in this room with its old configuration, using all my games and everything in it for a maximum of how many minutes at a time? Just like Kay and Sam and his mom, and now he's trying to confuse me as to whether his name is Albert or if his young version of his Anglocan mom is his old mother working at MTS. What are all these new tactics that you guys got since yesterday, you know? In addition to releasing the information about, oh, Jeff, not to show indication that we have any ties to any of your property, but where's your tape deck and your mixer, your mix amp, your Mixtic 06 Pro, and let's throw Belib in there and make him try to believe that he sold his own mixer, and then show pictures of it, just like I tried to make him believe that this happened to him in the past when it was him and not me, is what you're doing. And oh, look, we're all showing connections to the fact that we're also in tune with your property, that we have lists of them, everything that you've ever owned in your life. And we work with those individuals who do the solicitations of such as stolen property owned by DJ Psychic, replicas made with different atoms. Because, of course, everything gets reactualized over and over. And then when is he going to get into the dig of his property, which he could not return to because he got deported from Japan? His music career as DJ Psychic for 8 years, all tucked away, I think in the state of my last apartment is how I'd like it. Not aging away with some kind of uncomfortable feelings and ideas in a closet somewhere else I don't want to go anymore, but of which I would still like to attend classes of and get a new ID. Of which I think is in a wallet underneath my own mom's bed over here, along with the confusion of it being along with either maybe my PowerBook laptop, which was taken away from me, with a double of me sitting on the sidewalk on Marshall Avenue near the train station, because I'm not sure if I got my wallet stolen or my laptop stolen from my own mom. And what's the story that I want to include with her downstairs here? Not the fact that she was involved with the stealing of these video games, because there's just too many of you, Lasse. I can't tell which one you are. I need my coffee to get my head straight. Don't I? Those are all events which took place past the passing of my own mom, is what I understand. The disappearance of these over 40 Nintendo Switch games, and of 3 which came back. Should I be retelling this story? Does anybody care? These games, along with these cases, were missing until I tried to push on my own family's liability, such as, oh, you're going to this whatever so and so funeral, which I don't believe the death of this person happened, and you're using my brother as collateral so that you don't die in the process of going there or coming back. And then she runs upstairs and downstairs after I remind her that he was taking part in the event where I lost a 40 over of my video games, because who else could come in the house with his family of children? You come down with these 3 cases of these games. There's like 10 of them of my 40, and then you say, oh, these were in the guest bedroom. Oh, were they? Funny you should pull them out when you're like getting scared of the fact that what I'm trying to break loose of your collateral from a possible event of you going where you need to, somewhere not here. And you showed up with these games, making me believe that these got actualized in your hands or like in front of you, wherever they were in the bedroom, which they weren't. And there's another copy of these exact cases and the games that were in them, wherever GN is, right? He's not stationed somewhere in the Navy, right? Oh, he is now, and he's almost 7 feet tall, okay. But he doesn't want to be in that situation. That's why every time I look up here, he's 12 years old. And then I see Jasmine, and she's older than he is. So, anywho, not to get back into old digs, why don't I make this even longer? What is it? People want to hear a brief resume of the activities of my parents and these people innately together. What have they been doing? I think this is long enough for now. Later.